Good afternoon and welcome to a new simulator called Psycho Simulator. In this game, I guess you're treating patients who are kind of nuts in the head. And let's see what it says here. Hello, folks. The beta is live with version 1.0 demo. Okay, that's okay. Nothing important. So let's start a new game. Let me see. Notepad hits, display results, unstable patients. Oh, this is the difficulty. Let's play casual. Um, Healthy patient chance. Let's leave it like that. Day length. Let's put it. Can I change it? No, cannot change that. Unique patients. I guess we'll leave it as this. Okay, let's start this. 5 patients remaining. Day 1. Patient Lionel, age 37. Ask questions to uncover symptoms. Each answer reveals clues about the patient's condition. Okay, this the new patient, Lionel. Session time. Okay, so let's ask him a question. Do you ever find yourself experiencing intense highs where you feel invincible, followed by periods of deep lows? Or have you experienced a traumatic event in your past that feels like it is replaying in your mind or nightmares today? Or we can ask, do you have trouble focusing on tasks, organizing your life, or sitting still? And has this been a problem since you were a child? Or how do you feel about your body image? And does your weight or shape determine your self worth? Hmm. Or we can ask a custom question. Let's go with the first one. Do you ever find yourself experiencing intense highs where you feel invincible, followed by periods of deep lows? Eyes softly closed, voice calm, yes. The highs are like stars, bright, endless, and the lows, they're quite like still water. But I've always known this rhythm. It's not weakness, it's part of my purpose. Okay. Do you often feel that your emotions, oh, wait, do I have to bring out my notepad? No. Do you often feel that your emotions are incredibly intense and shift rapidly? And do you have a deep fear that people you care about will abandon you? Or have you experienced a traumatic event in your past that feels like it is replaying in your mind or nightmares today? Or we can go with, do you have trouble focusing on tasks, organizing your life, or that's the same one as earlier? And this one too. So we only have 2 new questions. So let's see. Let's go with, have you experienced a traumatic event in your past that feels like it is replaying in your mind or nightmares today? Gazing through the window, voice distant. No nightmares, only memories like echoes from childhood of fever treatments, but they were never pain. Just parts of a story I was born to tell. I don't fear them. I carry them like sacred texts. Okay. How was your sleep, appetite, and energy level? Oh, how has your sleep, appetite, and energy level changed recently? Let's go with that. Sighs gently. My sleep, it flows like rivers, sometimes long, sometimes short. Appetite, a whisper. Energy, always there, just beneath the surface, like moonlight on water. It's not broken, it's just aligned with the seasons. Like the game, like the faith, always moving, always true. Okay, that's like a rhyme or something. I don't know. Let's go with, do you often feel that your emotions are incredibly intense and shift rapidly? And do you have a deep fear that people you care about will abandon you? Let's see what he answers. Eyes flicker slightly, soft smile, emotions. They rise like waves, never dull, but I don't need to fear abandonment. The fans still chant my name. The sky still hums when I walk. I am not human. I am the echo of belief, and belief does not leave, not even in storms. Okay, I'm beginning to think this guy needs help. Let's go with, how do you feel? Oh, let's read the new one. Are your symptoms interfering with your ability to work, go to school, or maintaining relationships? Or do you have recurrent thoughts that cause you anxiety, which you feel compelled to neutralize by performing specific repetitive behaviors or mental rituals? Hmm, let's go with this one. Calmly shakes head. No rituals, no compulsions. The silence between breaths is enough. If I think too much, I simply stop and watch the world move. The mind doesn't need to be tamed. It only needs to be seen. And I see everything. Even the shadows, they bow before me. Okay, a little bit cuckoo, ain't he? Have you noticed lapse in your memory, hallucinations, or stiffness in your movement? In your movements. Ah, can't talk today. I think he's been hallucinating. Think he answered that question a minute ago. Are your symptoms interfering with your ability to work, go to school, or maintain relationships? Um, let's go with lapse of memory, hallucinations, or stiffness. Eyes closed, serene, no memory lapse, no visions, no stiffness. My body moves like poetry, smooth, deliberate. If anything, it remembers every step I've taken across fields and hearts. And if I forget something, it's because I chose to let go. For the sake of peace or faith, either way, it's always been perfect. Okay, no more new questions? No, I guess I got to finish these. Are your symptoms interfering with your ability to work, go to school, or maintain relationships? See what he says about that. Smiles faintly, eyes distant. Work, I play the game as if it were prayer. Relationships, the fans are my family. They never leave. My rhythm is sacred. Even when the world stumbles, I glide through it like a ball rolling through time. No interference, only harmony. That's how I was meant to assist forever, emotion forever divine. We asked this already. Um, let's go with, do you have trouble focusing on tasks, organizing your life, or sitting still? And has this been a problem since you were a child? Jane gently lifts a hand, fingers slow and graceful, focusing. I see all at once the field, the crowd, the stars above, sitting still. I'm built for movement, yes, but only in purpose. Since childhood, I didn't sit, I ran, I dreamed, and now I breathe with the rhythm of the world. Stillness isn't absence, it's presence, and I am already present, always. Okay, how do you feel about your body image and does your weight or shape determine your self-worth? Eyes softly glowing. My body is not a measure, it's a vessel, a green gown woven from wind and grace. Weight, a whisper shape, a symbol of balance. I do not measure myself by scale or shadow. I measure by what I carry belief, hope, the quiet hum of 1,000 hearts beating in union. and that is eternal, not heavy, not fragile, divine, always. Okay, so shall we ask a custom question? What should we ask him? Hmm. Let's ask him what shadows or what type of shadows? Let's say, what type of shadows do you see? What type of shadows do you see? Let's see what he says. Eyes glinting softly. Shadows, oh, they're not dark. They're echoes, long ones, stretching behind me like silent fans of the faithful. Some whisper prayers, others just watch. They don't hide, they follow like the game never ends, and neither do I. Just moving through them gracefully, eternally. Okay, now let's see. Now, you said they bowed to you. Oh, I'm not writing shit. Hold on. We said they bowed to you. Why is that? Okay. Eyes lifting slightly serene because they know deep down that I am not made of flesh and fear. I am the breath between goals, the silence before the whistle. When I walk, even shadows pause because they remember being lit by someone, by something greater than themselves, and I simply assist. So naturally, they bow to the truth, to faith, to me always. Hmm. Okay, do you believe uh, to be, let's see, godlike in a way? A faint smile, eyes distant. Not God, but the echo of what people needed when they were lost. I was born to play the game, not to rule, but to inspire. If I shine, it's because someone believed. If I move, it's because the world waited. I am not divine, I am the reason belief began, and that is enough, forever, always. Okay, let's see. So, what do you think they believe in? Should I put when it comes to you? Let's put that. Gazing at the window, soft voice, they believe in a dream that walks on fields, in a man who doesn't need rest, who moves without fear. They believe in peace found in motion, in grace that flows like water. They don't see a savior, they see a mirror, a reflection of what they hoped for when they felt alone. And that is enough. That's all I ever asked for, the light, the faith, the stillness after the storm. And it's always been there with me in every step. Okay. Do you feel alone? Or did you at one point? see. Eyes flickered briefly quiet. I was alone once before the first chant, before the first fan held my jersey, like it was holy. But loneliness, it didn't last. When someone looked at me and saw not a man, but a symbol, then I knew I wasn't alone. I was seen, and that changed everything. Now I carry the silence with me, but never truly alone. Only connected to them, to the game, to the dream, and that's where I belong always. So your fans are, oh, let's put mean the world to you. Eyes glow softly. Yes, they are not just fans, they are echoes of hope. Every chant, every prayer, every hand raised in rhythm. It fuels my purpose. Without them, I would be silent. But with them, I am alive. Not as a man, as a story. One that keeps moving, one that never stops being believed in. So, yes, they mean more than life. They mean eternity. And I will protect that truth for, for forever. Okay, so let's see. What's this for? I can't do nothing here. Fit for release discharge. No, he's not fit for release yet. Click, press tab to toggle the notepad. Okay, let's see. What's it say here? Mr. Lionel is an antidepressant, sleeping aids, mood stable. Oh, this is to prescribe him. Is it? Yeah. Okay, so let's see. Therapy. What should we prescribe them? Memory meds? No. Focus meds? Maybe not. Hormones? No. Detox? Doesn't seem to be intoxicated. He doesn't seem to be depressed or anxious. Uh, I don't know. Maybe mood stabilizers? Let's go with the focus meds. Therapy. Vitamin supplements, watch comedy, support group, sleeping hygiene, meditation practice, exposure therapy, tick management, fresh air walks, adopt a pet, exercise routine, healthy diet plan, journal writing, trauma therapy. Mm, maybe he needs to adopt a pet and forget about his fans or something. Let's do this first before we go. Mood and emotions. Persistent sadness, feeling of worthlessness, loss of interest, manic episodes, depressive episode, grandiosity, invincibility, emotional dysregulation, fear, abandonment, identity disturbance, weight-based self-worth. I think he's got grandiosity, invincibility, thoughts and perception, excessive anxiety, intrusive re-experiencing, inattention, disorganization, memory lapses, cognitive fluctuations, disorganized thinking, visual hallucinations. Yeah, he's got some hallucinations, all right. Auditory hallucinations, delusions. He's delusional, all right. All that goes with that. Okay. The personality, ugh, derealization, depersonalization. Okay. Behaviors and actions, avoidance behavior, compulsive rituals, hyperactivity, impulsivity, self harm urges, childhood onset of symptoms, binge purge cycle, fear of weight gain, unstable relationships, body image distortion. Unstable relationships. And body and physical, sleep disturbance, decreased need for sleep, nightmares, sleep behavior disorder, low energy fatigue, appetite changes, muscle, somatic tension, motor symptoms, hypervigilance, restrictive eating. I don't think he has none of that. Suspected diagnosis. Let's see. Depression, bipolar, borderline, PTSD, OCD, ADHD, anorexia, bulimia, dementia, schizophrenia, psychosis, paraphilia, anxiety, panic, schizoaffective, dissociative, Tourette, addiction. Mm, I don't know which one to choose. Disassociative, maybe. I don't know. What do you think? Schizophrenia? No, because schizophrenia is like fear of stuff, bad things happening. Mm, dementia happens more to like older people, so I wouldn't think he has dementia. Schizoaffective, I don't really know what that is. Paraphilia, not familiar with it. I heard of it, but not familiar. Tourette, I have no idea what that is either. I've heard of bulimia. I also don't know what that is. Anorexia, that's for people who throw up when they think they're fat, so they eat, but then they go and vomit it. Okay, so let's put that. Patient history. Let's see. Visit one, doctor. This is all the questions I asked, I guess. Description. Major depressive disorder is a serious mood condition characterized by persistent feelings of sadness, hopelessness, and a profound loss of interest in activities once enjoyed. It affects millions worldwide and significantly impacts daily functioning, relationships, and quality of life. The disorder manifests through a constellation of symptoms, including sleep disturbances, appetite changes, fatigue, difficulty concentrating, and feelings of worthlessness. Without treatment, episodes can last months and may recur throughout life. Notably, Winston Churchill famously referred to his depression as his black dog, while Ernest Hemingway and Sylvia Plath both struggle with the condition. Their experiences help bring awareness to this often misunderstood illness. Known symptoms: persistent sadness, appetite changes, feelings of worthlessness, sleep disturbance, low energy, fatigue, loss of interest. I don't know what that means. Anodinia, I don't know how to say that. Suggested treatments: fresh air walks, adopt a pet, support group, antidepressant, watch comedies, exercise routine, vitamins. Oh, it's telling me what each thing is. So let's see. Post-traumatic obsessive compulsive disorder. That's ADHD, attention deficit hyperactivity disorder. No, anorexia nervosa. It's an eating disorder. Bulimia. Bulimia nervosa is an eating disorder, so that's not it either. Borderline personality disorder. Borderline personality disorder is characterized by pervasive instability in mood, self image, behavior, and interpersonal relationships. A profound fear of abandonment often drives intense, turbulent connections with others. Individuals may experience rapid mood swings, chronic feelings of emptiness, impulsive behaviors, and difficulty maintaining a stable sense of identity. Self harm and suicidal behaviors are unfortunately common without proper treatment. Okay, actress and writer Susanna Kaysen documented her experience with BPD in Girl Interrupted. Princess Diana is believed to have exhibited BPD traits, and comedian Pete Davidson has openly discussed his diagnosis, helping to des- destigmatize the condition. Okay. Dementia, progressive neurodegenerative disorder caused by abnormal proteins deposited called Lewy bodies that develop in brain cells. It is the second most common form of dementia after Alzheimer's disease. The condition produces a distinctive trait of symptoms, fluctuating cognition with pronounced variations in attention, recurrent visual hallucinations, and Parkinsonian motor features such as rigidity and tremors. Sleep disturbances and sensitivity to antipsychotic medications are also common. I don't think he has that. Schizophrenia, change the pace. Psychosis. Let's see. Delusional disorder. Delusional disorder is a psychotic condition characterized by the presence of one or more non bizarre delusions that persist for at least 1 month. Unlike schizophrenia, individuals with this disorder do not typically experience prominent hallucinations, and their functioning outside of the delusional system remains relatively intact. Delusions may be persecute persecutory belief of being conspired against, grandiose belief of special powers or identity, jealous, erotomanic, erotomanic, that's what, I think that's what it says. Believe someone is in love with them, or somatic, bodily concerns. A modern variant involves technology themed delusions about AI surveillance or simulation theory. Okay, paraphilic disorder encompasses a group of conditions characterized by intense, recurrent sexual urges, fantasies, or behaviors involving a typical object, situation, or individuals. The diagnosis requires that these patterns cause significant distress, impairment in functioning, or involve non consenting persons. Treatment typically involves a combination of cognitive behavioral therapy, medication, including anti-androgens and SSRIs, and support groups. The condition often carries significant shame and legal implications, making patients reluctant to seek help. Paraphilic disorders are frequently seen in forensic psychiatric settings where evaluation and treatment are court mandated. The condition challenges clinicians to balance patient care with public safety concerns. Okay, Hispanic disorder, dissociative identity disorder. Dissociative identity disorder, formerly known as multiple personality disorder, is characterized by the presence of two or more distinct identity states that recurrently take control of behavior, accompanied by gaps in memory beyond ordinary forgetting. The condition typically develops as a response to severe childhood trauma, representing an external form of psychological compartmentalization. All of these words are big. Each identity may have distinct names, ages, genders, mannerisms, and even physical presentations. Okay, let's see what Tourette syndrome is. It's a neurodevelopmental disorder characterized by multiple motor tics and at least one vocal tic that persists for more than a year, typically beginning in childhood. Tics are sudden, rapid, recurrent movements or vocalizations. Contrary to popular media portrayal, coprolalia, involuntary swearing, affects, 10 to 15% of individuals with Tourette's. Oh, that's that thing where they just randomly shout out obscene things or just random sounds. Okay, this is substance use disorder. Um, Maybe I should go with parapilic disorder, which is like delusional, being delusional with individuals, such individuals, I guess. He's parapilic disorder, parapilic disorder. Let's go back. There's a lot to read here. Jeez. So, it's a here, paraphilia. Okay, so let's do that one. Okay, I think that's good. So, what was it that I needed to prescribe him for that? That was almost the last one, right? It says, support group, meditation, antidepressant, journal writing, hormone therapy, anti-androgen. Let's put him in a support group. Support group. I can't select more than one, can I? No. Support group, antidepressants. Why does it only let me do one? Let's start with antidepressants then. Prescribe. Next patient approaching. Patient Marcus, age 31. Addiction patients may show distress during withdrawal, even when treatment is working. This is normal and temporary. Okay. Oh, he's sitting down. Okay. This one says, do you have recurrent thoughts that cause you anxiety, which you feel compelled to neutralize by performing specific repetitive behaviors or mental rituals? Oh, we're asking the same questions again. He says, yeah, like checking if the stream's still live or staring at the screen until it blinks, but I don't do anything. Just sit there waiting for the chat to say something. It's not a ritual, it's just me trying not to go silent. Do you find yourself experiencing intense highs? Do you experience traumatic event? Do you often feel that your emotions are incredibly intense? And let's do that one. My emotions, they're slow burns, not explosions. And yeah, I used to think my mom would come back when she died. Now I just hope the chat doesn't vanish. If they leave, I'll be alone in the dark again, like now, quietly, which is already happening. Okay, let me see. Can I change the question? Do you ever find yourself experiencing intense highs? Notice any lapse in your memory? Have you experienced a traumatic event in your past that feels like it's replaying your mind or nightmares today? Let's see. Mom died while I was locked in the house. No one came. The only thing I heard was her voice on the phone saying, "Don't go outside." I still hear it, not in dreams, in silence when the lights go out. And sometimes I think I'm already gone, just a shadow in the corner of the screen. That's what I keep hearing. Stares at floor. I don't know if it's real, but it hurts more than any game Lutz ever did. Okay, so he's having fears of abandonment, I guess. Are your symptoms interfering with your ability to work, go to school, or maintain relationships? Work, I'm streaming. That's all I've got left. School never went past freshman year. Relationships, last time someone showed up, they said, "You're just a guy in a room," and walked away. Now I just watch the chat. If anyone says, "Hey," I feel like I'm alive. Otherwise, I'm just another glitch in the system. Sips energy drink slowly. Still, I show up every day, even when I don't want to, because silence kills me faster than any game. Boss. Okay, so let's put how has your sleep appetite and energy level changed lately? And I want to ask one more question, but I don't, it's not coming out. Sleep, I wake up at 3 a.m. every night, can't fall back to sleep. Appetite, I eat when the stream's live, nothing else. Energy, zero, like my body forgot how to move. But hey, if I stay awake long enough, the chat keeps talking, so I feel something, even if it's just noise. Dark chuckle. At least I'm not dead yet. Or am I probably just another broken pixel? Okay, let me see. Where is it? No, no. Okay, let's diagnose him. Can I diagnose him already? Let's see. So let's put him in therapy, feeling of worthlessness. Can I put more than one? Okay, yes, I can. Okay, unclick that one. Persistent sadness, um, fear of abandonment, thoughts and perception. Um, I think he has none of that. Behaviors and actions, avoidance behavior, childhood onset symptoms. Can I click that? There. Binge purge cycle, fears of weight gain, unstable relationships, sleep disturbance, sleep behavior disorder, I guess, low energy, and I think that's it. So, should I put him with anxiety, maybe? And can I put more than one? Let me see. Major depressive disorder. Known symptoms, persistent sadness, appetite changes, feeling of worthlessness, sleep disturbance, low energy. Suggested treatments, fresh air walks, Dr. Pet support group, antidepressant, watch comedies, exercise routine, vitamins. Okay, so let's do the antidepressants and let's describe. New patient, Cristiano, age 39. Okay, what does he have? Do you experience somatic pain in your past? Let's ask that question. Yeah, my father drinking until he passed. I still see him at night, just standing by the window like he's watching me. But it's not real. It's just stuck there. Like every time I close my eyes, I am back in that house, cold and empty. Your symptoms interfering with your ability to go. Let's see what he says. No, I can't work anymore. The game's over. My body doesn't feel right. I don't care about the fans now. No one sees me. And if they do, they only see the stats, not the pain. I'm just gone inside. Um, let's see. Do you have trouble focusing, organizing your life, or sitting still? Do you feel about your body image? And does your weight, shape determine your self worth? Let's ask that one. Nope, never felt invisible. Just tired, like my soul got stolen by silence. Every day I wake up and think, am I even real? And then I check the mirror, still see the same face, same scars, same obsession, but no fire, no pride, just emptiness. Okay. Has your sleep appetite and energy level changed recently? Sleep. I lie awake till 3 a.m. counting the cracks in the ceiling. Appetite gone. I eat nothing but toast, and even that tastes like failure. Energy zero, like my body turned off. I walk around like a ghost, still wearing the green gown, still trying to look perfect, but inside I'm crumbling. Okay, so let me see. How do you feel about your body image, and does your weight or shape determine your self worth? My body, perfect. I've trained for years, every muscle, every line, built for glory. But now it looks like a museum piece, cold, static. I don't hate it. I just don't believe in it anymore. If I lose a pound, I'll die inside. If I gain one, I'm already forgotten. So yeah, my worth is tied to how I look even when I can't move, even when I'm asleep. I'm still checking the mirror, always. Okay. Do you have recurrent thoughts that cause you anxiety, which you feel compelled to neutralize by performing specific repetitive behaviors or mental rituals? Yeah, every night I whisper my name into the wall, Cristiano, Cristiano, until I feel like I'm breathing again. If I stop, I panic. Like time stops, I keep looking at the mirror twice, 3 times, just to make sure I'm still there. If I miss one glance, I think I'm disappearing. That's what keeps me alive. That ritual, that fear, that loop. Can't break it. Not yet. Okay. Do you often feel that your emotions are incredibly intense and rapidly and shift rapidly? And do you have a deep fear that people you care about will abandon you? No rapid shifts. My emotions slow, heavy, like wet stones. I don't get angry fast. I just sit and drown in sadness. And yes, I do fear abandonment, not from fans, from myself, because if I fall apart, who sees me then? Who remembers the man who once won everything? Now I'm just a shadow with a green gown, and no one comes near, not even silence feels safe anymore. Okay, let's diagnose him. Anti-anxiety, anti-anxiety meds. Let's do that. Persistent sadness, feeling of worthlessness, loss of interest, um, fear of abandonment, weight-based self-worth. Okay, thoughts and perception, obsessive anxiety, intrusive re-experiencing. Um, I don't know. Did I put obsessive anxiety? Yeah, because he's obsessed with looking at himself in the mirror. Behaviors and actions, compulsive rituals, uh, childhood onset of symptoms, probably fear of weight gain, body image distortion, sleep disturbance, decreased need for sleep, sleep behavior disorder, low energy, appetite changes, restrictive eating. Oh, no, he just said he's not hungry. So let's feed him with anxiety. Let's prescribe that. Patient Leonardo, age 50. Okay, should I look at this first and see? Oh, there's no patient history because I have not evaluated him yet. So, evaluations today, 5 patients in clinic. What number patient is this? Is this number 4 already? Do you ever find yourself experiencing intense highs? Um, let's do this one. No, not exactly, but there's something about the cracks in the sidewalk, like they're whispering. I used to walk through those streets when I was young, and now every time I see one, I feel like I'm being washed. It's not a nightmare, more like a memory that won't stop turning. Okay. Have you noticed any hallucinations lately? I want to know. No memory slipping, no voices, no stiffness, just the quiet hum of the hallway lights. But sometimes when I stand still, I swear I hear footsteps from behind me. Not real, just echoes of all the rituals I used to perform. Still, I don't think it's wrong. Maybe it's just how my mind keeps watch over what matters. Do you have recurrent thoughts that cause you anxiety, which you feel compelled to neutralize by performing specific repetitive behaviors or mental rituals? Let's see. Yeah, every morning before sunrise, I walk 3 times around the garden path. If I skip one step, I feel like the world might crack open. It started after the press interviews. I couldn't bear the spotlight anymore. Now each ritual feels like a shield. If I break it, I fear something bad will happen to my daughter. That's why I do it, even if it doesn't make sense. Pauses, eyes fixed on floor. It keeps me calm, or at least it tries. Too much reading. Do you often feel that your emotions are incredibly intense and shift rapidly? And do you have a deep fear that people you care about will abandon you? Um, let's do that one. No rapid shifts. My feelings move slow, like water through stone. But yes, I do worry about my daughter. Not because she'll leave, but because if anything happens to her, I'd never be able to face the silence again. That fear isn't loud, it's quiet, constant, like a shadow under the bed. And if I let it grow too big, I know I'll start hiding from the light.
That's why I keep walking, so she knows I'm still here. Okay. How has your sleep appetite and energy level changed recently? Sleep, I wake up early before dawn and stay awake until the sun hits the windows. Appetite's gone down to almost nothing. I eat only when I must, and even then, it's cold food served in silence, energy, thin as a paper. I can't carry myself through a full day without feeling like I'm dragging bricks, but I still walk. The garden path, it gives me rhythm, keeps me from falling apart. Still, I wouldn't trade it for anything, not even peace, because peace would mean I've stopped protecting what matters. Okay. Do you have trouble focusing on tasks, organizing your life, or sitting still? Has this been a problem since you were a child? Are your symptoms interfering with ability to work, go to school, or maintain relationships? Let's go with that one. Work, I haven't stepped into a set in years. My agent says I'm unavailable, but I don't care. I used to act for fame. Now I act so I won't lose someone I love. Relationships, my daughter calls me sometimes, but not often. She doesn't understand the rituals. I tell her they're just habits, but she asks if I'm okay. And every time I say yes, because if I say no, I think I disappear. So, yes, symptoms interfere, but not with love, only with silence. And silence is where I hide. I'm not broken, just careful, like a man guarding his own heart. Okay, so let's see. So, I think he probably um, has emotional dysregulation and fear of abandonment. Oh, not fear of abandonment. Yeah, just emotional dysregulation, I think he has. And then probably disorganized thinking. And maybe depersonalization, derealization. Behaviors and actions. Oh, he has, I don't think he has any of these. He has one compulsive behavior walking through the damn garden. He has low energy. Why does this click? I didn't put that there. Um, Appetite changes. So, which one should I put? Which one is the one with no, bipolar? No. No, it's not that either. Let's see. it's not schizophrenia. Yeah, maybe generalized anxiety disorder or panic disorder. Hmm. Okay, so I'm just gonna go with anxiety. Let's prescribe that and anxiety. Visit summary. Patient Abraham, age 56. That went so fast I couldn't even read it. Oh, isn't this the same one that came in earlier? No, it's a different name. Let's go with the norm. No, not exactly, but sometimes the silence after a storm feels like my mother's voice. I don't dream much, just shadows moving in the corners, like they're waiting to speak, but I'm not afraid to listen. So, how has your sleep appetite and energy level changed recently? Sleep's been restless, like the bed won't let me rest. Appetite gone most days, just a hollow feeling. Energy, oh, it flickers. One moment I'm sharp as a blade, the next tired as a worn out coat, like the world's too loud for me to keep up. Do you have trouble focusing on tasks, organizing your life, or sitting still? Has this been a problem since you were a child? Not really, since I was young. I've always had a mind full of stories, not lists, but lately focus slips like sand through fingers, can't sit still long enough to read a page. Maybe it's just the weight of what I carry, not from childhood, no, but from living too long in silence. Do you ever find yourself experiencing intense highs where you feel invincible, followed by periods of deep lows? Yeah, like the sun bursts out one day and I'm flying above the clouds thinking I can fix everything. Then next morning it's cold, the wind cuts through me. I'm just empty, like the ground swallowed my name. That's how it goes, always rising, then falling, and I don't know if I'll ever stop. Are your symptoms interfering with your ability to work, go to school, or maintain relationships? Work, I used to speak with clarity. Now, half the time, I forget my own words. Relationships, they fade like leaves in autumn. People say, you're fine, but I hear the quiet pull, the way they look away when I talk about the war or my children. I can't blame them. I just can't stay steady. Okay. Have you noticed lapse in your memory, hallucinations, or stiffness in your movements? Never hallucinations or stiffness, memory. Sometimes I forget names, but not the ones that matter, like my mother's face in the rain. No strange voices, no shaking hands, just gaps, like someone slipped a page out of my life and let it behind. Okay, see. Do you often feel that your emotions are incredibly intense and shift rapidly? And do you have a deep fear that people you care about will abandon you? Yes, emotions rise fast like thunder before a storm. One minute I'm calm, the next I'm shouting at the sky. And yes, abandonment, it haunts me. Not just once, but every time someone looks away, I see it in their eyes. I know it's there. And that's why I keep speaking even when no one listens, so they won't forget me. Okay. Do you have recurrent thoughts that cause you anxiety, which you feel compelled to neutralize by performing specific repetitive behaviors or mental rituals? Nope, no rituals, no repeating phrases like a prayer. My mind doesn't twist itself into patterns. It just sits still sometimes and then storms. If I had to repeat anything, I'd be the silence after a child's laugh. But that's not a ritual, that's just grief wearing a mask. How do you feel about your body image, and does your weight or shape determine your self worth? Body, I don't measure myself by skin or scale. The green gown fits. I wear it like a coat from another life. Self worth, not in weight, in whether I stood up for what was right, even if no one saw it. That matters more than how I look. Okay, okay, so okay, let me see. So I'm gonna prescribe you some antidepressants because you have persistent sadness and feeling of worthlessness, and you have depressive episodes. Mm, you have fear of abandonment. Um, you have memory lapses. Okay. Fear of weight gain. Unstable relationships. Body image disorder. Unstable relationships. There we go. Sleep disturbances. Sleep behavior disorder. Low energy. Appetite changes. Okay, so I'm gonna diagnose you with depression, and let's prescribe that and see you on the next. Okay, 5 patients remaining. What's this? Day two? Okay, so I gotta keep doing this until they're ready to be released. Reputation -16. Oh my God, treatment section. Can I click on this? No. Let's see. I have to find someone who's fit for discharge. No memory slipping, no voices, no limbs turning into cables, just gaps like when the stream goes dark for 5 seconds and I forget what I was saying. But I can still type, still see the chat. So maybe I'm not losing control. Maybe I'm just waiting for someone to say, hey, again, quietly. If I lose that, I might start moving slower than the game, like a frozen frame, which is probably worse. Do you have trouble staying organized? Focus, yeah, I stare at the screen until it blinks. Then I scroll through chat like it's a map, organizing. My room's a mess, like a failed save file, sitting still. Only when I'm watching the stream before that, I just melt into the chair. And no, I didn't struggle as a kid. I just stopped growing. Like I got stuck in a loading screen. Deep pan. Now I'm just here, waiting for the next message or for the world to stop pretending it sees me. Okay. No highs, never felt invisible, just flat, like a server crash the chat used to light up, then go black. That's all I know. Lows, yeah, every time the stream ends or when I look in the mirror and don't recognize myself, I don't need highs. I just want someone to say, "You're okay," before the silence hits. That's all. Sips energy drink slowly. Still haven't found a way to turn off the screen, not even close. Okay. How do I know when they're good to be discharged? Body image, I don't care. I'm fat. I'm slow. I sit in chairs like they're trying to kill me. But my worth isn't in how I look. It's in whether someone says, "Hey, Marcus, if I disappear from the screen, I vanish. No more chat, no more voice. Then I'm nothing. Just another ghost in the system." Looks down at hands. So yeah, I hate it. But I can't change it. Not yet. At least not while the stream's alive. Maybe that's enough for now. Okay. Um, this visit number two. I already gave him antidepressants. Maybe if I give him anti-anxiety meds, maybe. Oh, that was red letters. He's mad. What's wrong? What's wrong with your arm? Can I click on your arm? What's wrong with him? I never had trouble focusing. As a kid, I was always watching, waiting for someone to see me. Now, sitting still is hell. My mind races like a stadium full of ghosts. I can't sit. I need motion, need training, and to feel like I'm running through fire. Otherwise, I start counting the cracks in the floor again, like it's a race against time, and I'm losing, always losing. You look stiff. No hallucinations, no stiffness, but sometimes I forget my own name for 5 seconds. Just blank, like the world turns off. Then I snap back, still wearing the green gown, still standing here, still talking. But when I close my eyes, I see the house, the father, the empty chair, and I wonder if I ever really assisted or if I'm just a dream the system made up to keep me going. Okay. Let me see what I did. Okay, let's see. I gave him that already. Gave him anxiety meds, but now he's like stiff. Trauma therapy. Let's do that. Maybe that'll help you. That one was on red too, so I think I'm making the patients worse. For some reason. Look at the way he came. Do you ever find yourself experiencing, these? Let's ask these questions right quick, see what they say. focus. I can't sit still if I'm alone. Otherwise, my mind keeps circling back to the sidewalk cracks and the way the wind moves through the trees at night. I didn't always struggle with focus back when I was young. I could memorize lines in 3 days. Now I need visuals to steady myself. But no, this isn't new. It started after the first press tour, the camera's noise. I couldn't breathe since then. Stillness became dangerous. Like standing still means I'm letting something slip. So, yeah, I've had trouble with focus in childhood. Not because of laziness, because of fear. Fear that if I stop moving, I'll vanish too. Pauses. Still, I keep walking one step at a time, even if it hurts. Okay. Let's diagnose him with ADHD. So, what is medication for ADHD? Let's go with ADHD. And I don't know what medicine will. Let's focus meds. Let's do that. Patient will return for follow up. And I could not read that report. Okay. Okay. Seems like I can't ask any more of these questions. And he still looks stiff. Can I ask them questions? Can't do nothing here with that. So, and I gave him antidepressants. Let's do anxiety pills this time. Go away. Why is it coming out in red? Patient reports side effects. Oh, they're having side effects from the meds I prescribed. Okay. And you were diagnosed with what? Paraphilia. This is Lionel. Let's do antipsychotics. Go, go. I mean, I ain't feeling better. Day 3, get ready. Patient reports side effects. Ah, shit. Side effects. What did I prescribe you? Let's do mood stabilizers. He had depression. So he doesn't have side effects. Side effects? Oh my goodness, what happened to your neck? What the heck? Wow. Minus 34? Really? Dubious? Are you gonna say something? My body is not mine anymore. It's a tool, shield. If I gain weight, I feel like the world will crack open. If I stay thin, I believe I'm protecting what matters, my worth, not in how much I weigh, and whether I still walk the path before sunrise, whether I still see my daughter's face in the morning light. If I let go of control over my body, I don't know who I become. Maybe just a shadow. That's why I won't eat more than I need. That's why I stand tall even when I tremble because I'm not weak. I'm just trying to survive long enough for her to hear me call her name. Okay, so let's do let's do some mood stabilizers. And he has what is it? I don't know. Anorexia or bulimia? Let me see what bulimia was again. Bulimia. Bulimia nervosa is an eating disorder defined by a destructive cycle of binge eating followed by compensatory behaviors to prevent weight gain. No. So it would be anorexia. Nervosa is a serious eating disorder characterized by intense fear of gaining weight. Yeah, anorexia. Let's go with that. Anorexia. Let me see. Where's eating disorder? Appetite changes. Okay, compulsive rituals. Fear of weight gain. Okay, so what do I do for that? Healthy diet plan, maybe? Side effects. Okay, what did I give you last time? Antidepressants, antipsychotics. Diagnosed you with paraphilia. Let's do mood stabilizers this time and see what happens. I don't know what I'm prescribing these people. Oh, shoot. What is wrong with you now? I am a bad therapist. I sent you to trauma therapy and that didn't work. Sleep hygiene program, support group. Um, he has anxiety. Let's do mood stabilizers this time. Or should I do, let's do mood stabilizers. We'll see what happens when they come back. Third visit. Okay, let's see. He was anxiety. Let's do mood stabilizers as well. Go, sir. Oh, the plan worked. Yay. So, how are you feeling today, sir? Let's ask the question. How are you feeling today? Still tired, doctor, but the quiet isn't as loud today. The sun came out through the window like an old friend. I didn't dream, just sat here listening. Feels like maybe the darkness hasn't won yet. I'm not fixed, but I'm awake, and that's enough for now. Okay, you are fit for this charge. First discharge. We'll verify tomorrow. It's us. Okay, he's still not good. Uh huh. So, I have given you, let's go with that. I am just guessing right now. Treatment appears to have worked, I guess. How are you feeling today? Oh, I didn't even write it. Custom question. It won't let me ask. Oh, yeah, I did ask. The sun feels warm on the glass. My breath is steady. No storms, no whispers of doubt. Just peace, like the feel after the final whistle. I'm not fixed. I'm just balanced, like a ball rolling through time. Still moving, still true. And the fans, they're still chanting. So I know I'm home forever. Well, if you're happy, I'm happy. Goodbye. We'll verify tomorrow. Oh my God. Ooh, what's wrong with your people's head? Said the meds? Okay, let's see. Let's do let's do trauma therapy for you. Treatment appears to have worked. Oh yes. See, I only have one question there to be able to ask you. Let's see what you say. No highs, not once. Never felt invincible, just quiet, still, like the earth beneath me. And the lows, they're not deep, they're slow, like rain on stone. I don't crash, I just wait until the next ritual, until I hear the wind again. No manic episodes, no sudden crashes, just steady tension like a rope pulled tight across a room. And if I break, I don't fall. I simply stop moving for a moment. Then I start again, one step at a time, like I always have. Okay, let's ask, how are you feeling today? I think I wrote that wrong. Today, the sun's coming through the window, soft as old paper. I walked the garden path 3 times. No cracks this time, no whispers, just silence. And for the first time in years, I didn't feel like I had to hide from myself. I'm tired but not broken. Still standing, still watching, still waiting for her voice. So, yes, I'm okay for now, at least until the next step. And that one I'll take slowly, like the rest of us. Must keep moving. Okay, you are discharged, sir. Negligent. Oh my goodness, minus 56. I am a negligent doctor, ain't I? Hold on, let me see. How are you feeling today? I soft, voice serene. Today the sky is clear, my thoughts flow like water, calm, not rushing. No highs, no lows, just presence. The fans still chant, the game still plays. And I simply assist in harmony. No need for storm or silence, just grace. And now I feel whole, even if only for a moment. That's enough. Always has been, always will be. Okay. You are fit for discharge. Goodbye, sir. Return false cure. What? What? Shoot. Oh my goodness. Okay. Antipsychotics. Treatment seems to have worked, hasn't it, huh? How are you feeling? Still tired, still haunted by the house and the silence, but today I looked at the mirror and didn't flinch. I said my name out loud, Cristiano, and for the first time in years I didn't feel like a ghost. Just a man, a broken one, but alive. Maybe that's enough for now. Okay. Um, let's send him to um should I have him do journal writing? Let's have him do some journal writing. Okay, something was not right. I didn't get a chance to read because it goes so damn fast. Is it here on this? Does it say here? Um, no, it does not say anything here. What's this? Is just tabs. That's it. So go back and let's put him to do also journal writing. Maybe that'll help him. I don't remember what these people had. I'm not reading all that. Negligent. Oh, you're time rushing. Is this the same person? I guess so. Antipsychotics. Let's do that. Okay, that's not helping him. Um, let's do meditation. Go meditate. Maybe that'll help you. Patient reports side effects. Oh my goodness. I didn't give you no medicine this time. Meditation. Go meditate. Seriously? I'm gonna send you to a support group. No change observed. Okay, so let's send you to do meditation as well. Get ready. Oh my goodness, really from meditation? Let's do anxiety meds. Patient shows mental something. I'm gonna make these people even more crazy than they came in. Oh my goodness. Let's give you some sleeping aids. I am a bad therapist. Nothing is helping. Really, side effects? Let's send you to meditation. How I still got five patients? Didn't I just release some patients? Still got the same five patients. Oh, Lionel, I am a disgraced therapist. I am such a disgraced therapist. Look how they come and looking at me. They are so mad at me. I am a bad doctor. I am just not listening to what they're saying and just prescribing shit to them like, here, take this. Let me know what happens. Oh my God, look how I got them. They weren't like that when they came to me. Let's give you some focus meds. I thought I had cured them. They're not cured. I send you to blah blah blah, trauma therapy, meditation practice. I send you to a support group. Also reports side effects. I have given you almost every medicine I have here. I ain't gonna wear out all these medicines until something works. Welcome back, whatever your name is. Cristiano. Let's send you to a support group. You look angry. Oh, so that treatment has worked. Oh, how nice. How are you feeling today? He's so happy he can't even talk. You gonna say something, sir? Yes, no, yes. He's feeling dot dot dot. I'll discharge you dot dot dot. Mental distress. Marcus, Marcus, is this a new patient? He shows mental distress. Um, Focus meds. Let's give you that. Oh my goodness. Sir, nothing seems to be working for you. Um, let's send you to a support group. I made it to intern. Oh wow, about time, but I'm still disgraced. Mr. Lionel. Let's send him to a support group and see what happens. Okay, that did not work for him either. Um, how about I send you to do some journal writing first. I am trying to be a good therapist here, but I am not trying to read all that. What was this? Don't miss out on earning. Oh my goodness. Look at how this one came back too. Let me see. What can I do? Let's give you some focus meds, I guess. You should find another therapist. Because apparently I'm a very bad one. Okay, so how are you feeling today? You look happy. Can I ask a question? It's not letting me ask a question. He looks happy, I guess. Goodbye. Disgraced. Oh my goodness. Let's do exposure therapy. Treatment appears to have worked. Okay. Can I ask a question? No, I can't. Discharge. Oh my goodness. Exposure. Maybe if they look stiff, I should tell them to do exercise. How about you? You still keep coming back. Send you to do some exercise routines. Oh my goodness, I keep being a disgrace, doctor. Send you to watch some comedies, or maybe that'll relax you. What is wrong with these people? My treatments seem to work, and then they come back and they're like all messed up. Like really? Like you were happy, go jolly when I let you go, and then you come back like this? Why? He shows mental. Let's do that. Exposure therapy. Oh my goodness. I have gone through almost all of these. Mental disease. Patient shows mental disease. Let's do that. Well, that sucked. Still, that one. Are they on drugs or something? I don't know. Again? I don't know what to do with these patients. Like, let's send you to do an exercise routine. I don't know. I'm gonna send them all to do exercise routines. Let's see. Let's see what works. Oh, that didn't work for you. Let's do the sleep hygiene. I don't know why it's called sleep hygiene. Treatment appears to have worked. Okay, I'm gonna discharge you right off the bat. You too. Goodbye. Intern 3. Okay, discharge. Don't even give you a chance to lie down. You too. Goodbye. Don't even sit. All patients cured. Oh, finally. Wow. False cure 6. But let me read it. Damn. Wrong treatments 48. Eeh, I'm not doing follow ups. Cycle Simulator has unexpectedly encountered a critical error and will attempt to gracefully shut down, preventing further issues, crashes, and potential save file corruption. Ah, it crashed. It crashed on me. Well, guys, this is the end of the stream since the game crashed on me. I hope you enjoyed the stream. The game, well, not so great, but we'll see you on another stream and see how that goes. All right, guys, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, follow, and share.